Hey Virgo, welcome to your monthly tarot read for October of 2020. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love, life, career, whatever comes up for this month. Okay? I mean, on my table. So let's just, let's see. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by. Info about my personal readings and everything else about this channel. If you want to connect with me in Instagram, in Facebook, in my website, all the links are in the description box below. To all my new viewers, welcome. All right, so I'm going to be using another spread here and a new deck as well. So let's see how this goes, and I'm hopeful to get a different set of insights which could be helpful for you as well for this new season. Okay, let's see. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo for the month of October. I do have my own placements here, and especially my table is pretty small, so I do what I can. Yeah. Messages for Virgo for the month of October. This will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. In love, life, and everything else. All right. We've got the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Magician. Wow. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Swords. The Hierophant. Death. The High Priestess. Wow. As you can see, most of your cards here on the first row are major arcana, Virgo. You've got Emperor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 out of 8. Let's see. 3 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Oh, the 2 of Cups. I did not expect that. Wow, let's see. One more. I did not expect 2 of Cups to come out, especially with this type of energies that we're getting. Yeah. And the 8 of Cups. All right, it kind of makes sense. The 2 of Pentacles is your underlying energy. This is for October. So Virgo, I feel that the main focus that you will probably have in that month would be, in this month, would be more about the day-to-day, whatever tasks that are urgent at hand, or the things that you have planned, to be done on a day-to-day basis. They'll probably be more focused on that. Kids, schooling, and all. Your job. And you will also be spending time for yourself. In fact, a lot of time, as opposed to, or as compared to the normal. Yeah, you may be spending more time, like thinking in the park and solitary, so to speak. Yeah, because there's something that you are needing to make a decision upon. This could be about your life, your job, your love life, or something related to partnership. So you decide what type of partnership you would be getting into for this month, but there is something here that needs to be decided on. You're coming into this reading with that sense of, you know, you're taking control of whatever needs to be handled. You're not leaving it to just anybody else. You're not leaving it to your employer or the person that you're dealing with. It feels like you have this sense of authority right now, Virgo. And therefore, I see that you would be spending some time really getting into the details and thinking about what's the best solution or what's the best choice to make, especially if by now you may have two options at hand. The way I see it is in the past you could have been in some sort of discussion, communication with the people around you or whoever this is. It could be a partner too. But there's some sense of communication that took place that somehow gave you that clarity. For perhaps you could also have given clarity to the people around you on what you think, how you feel about the situation or a certain situation, and how do you want things to move forward. If not that, that conversation would have given you the ability to get all the details that you need. Yeah. And this time, easing into October, you are now faced with the options and you are weighing the pros and cons of things. Yeah. And I do see that there seems to be some sense of change, perhaps in your outlook about a certain situation. There could have been some change in the way you see the person that you're dealing with. It could be, you know, after that conversation or after things have transpired in the recent past, there seemed to be that sense of transformed outlook, Virgo. It could be that in the past you were truly in love with that person, and then this time around, having gone through the process of talking, inconsistency, or even consistent approach from them, you're beginning to see the difference. And something here has ended. It could be your end of confusion with regards to a certain situation. I do see that October is the time that you might be at the point of, you know, able to accept and embrace the fact that whatever that did not really work well in the past, you are accepting it as it is, and then you are kind of not okay with it in a general sense, but more of, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. And you are undergoing that sense of transformation internally, as well as possibly the way you deal with this person. The energy I see around you here is more about a person who definitely can sense the change that you are doing, the change that are happening in you, but they are not like confronting you about it. This is a person who sense and can see the changes that are happening in you. Yeah. And they know. Whether you tell this person or not, they know. And you're dealing with someone who is pretty intuitive, that when you are much into them, they would know it. Or this person, if in the past you were really into, you know, wanting to engage with them, wanting to talk to them, that means it shows that you are still pretty much interested. But something here has ended. If it is the thing that I see here that's ending or that has ended is more about the obsessive, not compulsion, but it's more about the obsessive probably wanting of something that is not possible at the present moment. And I feel that you have let that go. There is something here that you really wanted, Virgo, but it seems like you don't get the cooperation from the other party or from the people around you. It could be a decision in terms of commitment, putting effort into a commitment or being into a partnership. But it feels like the person that you are possibly dealing with is someone who is not really participative. Yeah. And therefore, you know, you may have gotten clarity about that in the recent past, and hence, instead of really fixating on that situation, I feel that you are accepting the current situation. Yeah, it could also be that you may have realized that the person that you're dealing with has someone in mind, or is dealing with someone else. It could be three-party right here, but nevertheless, the main essence here is more about you realizing that whatever you intended this connection or this situation would be did not really take place because the other party wasn't able to make the right decision with regards to a partnership. Yeah. And to you, it feels like, okay, it is what it is, and you are embracing the situation. Your person can also tell that you may already know what they are doing. You may already know whatever they're doing that they are not talking about. They know that you already know. You got the sense of it. Yeah? That's what I see here. Okay. And for you, it's likely that you are like staying where you're at right now, Virgo. It's more like standing your ground, taking care of what's best for you. That's what I see. Primarily because you want something solid, you want something grounded, you want honesty, you want somebody that you could trust. Yeah, this is all happening because you are now accepting some sort of ending and willing to be transformed. You're moving into a phase of transformation, self-transformation, even by leaving behind what the situation, in as much as you really want that situation back then, but you feel like things are not really moving. You are not getting what you want. You're not getting the trustworthy connection that you intended to have. You're taking the power here and you're focusing on what works for you, on your expansion, basically. And I do see, Virgo, that it's not a bad thing to do. Why? Because the moment you start working on or focusing on your expansion, on bettering yourself, you would be able to manifest a lot of things. A lot of things. And that could even start this month. Yeah. And you doing that will only bring you to a state of looking back at what has been, what has happened in the past. And perhaps there could be a lot of regrets, especially if you have been spending a lot of time towards a connection that doesn't work, that did not work. I do see that once you start taking the reins, focusing on your expansion, manifesting new things within your control, yeah, making things happen within your control. That could be, new passion, new job, or just focusing on yourself, exercising and all, or whatever that is. You already know what to do. You're a Virgo. But nevertheless, I do see that the past will just be a distant, bright recollection for you then. Yeah? As you face, as you continue to manifest what works for you and what is available for you, even if the past has been dreadful, here you would be looking at it. I know this is about regrets, disappointments, traditional meaning, but in this placement I could see that it's more like it's a lesson, and there is a clarity to it this time. You will get to a point where you would realize that yeah, the past has was needed in order for you to get to where you are at right now. It's a very powerful stance. It's a very powerful stance that you have right now. And The only thing is you already know what you need to know. The only thing that is possibly things are not really manifesting well in the current moment is because there is lack of clear, honest communication from the person that you're dealing with or whoever the situation is in with you. Lack of communication, lack of decision making, and just not, you know, you can go with the flow as much as you want, but going with the flow without really making the right decision when you have to, that goes to say that you're just floating, you know. It's not, and I feel that that is the problem there, because a lot seems to be at stake here, including commitment. And if you're just going with the flow, it doesn't flow with commitment, right? Not all. If there is a decision that needs to be done, it has to be done. Yeah. Most of the time you can go with the flow, but at certain milestones, certain points, decision needs to be made. Yeah. And perhaps this is the blockage here. Yeah. This is the blockage here. Someone is not able to make a decision, or even you. Perhaps it took you a while to be in this situation, Virgo, because, or it even got you to a point where you are heartbroken right now because it took you a while to really decide. Are you living or are you staying? Are you waiting or are you moving? You know, something like that. Anyhow, it feels like you're dealing with someone too who's pretty much, like I said, the person who goes with the flow. And perhaps in relationship, this is someone who is still pretty much open. Could even be someone who is interested for open relationship, so not into a one-on-one or, you know, two people or a partnership that you are intending. So that's kind of the problem here. For some of you, this is also someone who is heartbroken right now, or probably experiencing some form of depression. Yeah. But strongly what I am getting is deep in this, if you're dealing with someone, yeah, this is someone, Virgo, who is hoping that whatever betrayal they've done or however they have hurt you in the past, that you will get to possibly forgive or accept it, and then it is what it is, because there's nothing else they can do. It has been done, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm getting that this person may not be telling you directly, but in their heart, in their mind, it's more like, well, it's been done. The thing though is that this person is not really explicitly talking or telling you that they're sorry and things like that. So it kind of put you in a place where, how can I forgive someone if they don't even ask for, or if they don't even, you know, apologize? So that sort of thing as well. And to you, I feel that you are wanting to take the authority here to be more focused on yourself, because you don't want to be played any longer. It feels like most of you may have felt like this person have used you or have used you for some benefits, but whether they did it or not, I feel that in this month you are now taking the reins, Virgo, and deciding that whatever that doesn't work needs to stop, and it's time that you manifest things that are within your control, within your power, so that you can be, you know, you have a direction to go for. And guess what? The moment you do that, the moment you start bringing your energy back into balance within yourself, you're able to manifest new things, and the past will just be a distant memory, and something that you could even realize that, yeah, it needed to happen in order for you to get where you are at right now. It needed to happen in order for you to be able to understand that who you truly are. and what you can, you know, get into that mode of self-actualization, into that path. Yeah. And the best part is, you see what you get? It's the Two of Cups. It's the partnership that is meant to you, that is meant for you. It's a partnership where you would see, or you would meet, you would get to be with someone who has the same desires, who can see you eye to eye, and who has the same goals and dreams with you. And most importantly, somebody who wants to be and willing to be in a partnership with you. So this could either be a partnership, business partnership, or romantic partnership, whatever this is. But this is some sort of the union, yeah, of two people having having met eye to eye. Yeah, there's no longer the saying that you know, we are in different pages right now, we don't understand, this person is still this and that. No, this is an energy that is, I feel that this is your outcome energy, in fact, by the moves of things here. Yeah. And in order for you to get this, it's more about focusing on what you can control, and leaving behind the things that did not work, leaving behind the bitterness back in the past. Whatever the past has done, has given you this heartache, it's time to let that go. And then you get this Two of Cups that is meant for you. Okay? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if this resonates, let me know in the comment section below. If it doesn't, you can check out your other placements, and you can check my other readings. Yeah, there's tons of readings for other signs that could also be fun and insightful. Okay? Happy October.